Welcome to Montana Matters. We're joined by Dr. Wade Wilde of Brewer Dental Center. So great to see you here today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So we are talking about sleep apnea. What exactly is it, and how is it connected to the dental field?
Well, great question. It kind of seems like maybe they're not so directly connected, but sleep apnea is the inability to breathe properly. And a lot of times when we're asleep, we make those funny sounds, and I used to laugh at them in Grandpa and Grandma's house to hear
yes.
that gasping sound. But what was funny then, as I've learned more about it, is really dangerous. And that obstruction of the airway, obstructive sleep apnea, is something that has lots of other connections, other medical problems, other concerns, other risks. And sometimes only the dentists are made aware of those. Sometimes tipping you back in that funny chair can lead to hearing those sounds, or the discussions about the problems that people are dealing with, what we see on the teeth, what we're talking about with things like gastric reflux. They can lead us to those questions.
Okay, and so talk to us about the signs and symptoms.
Yeah, well, I mentioned the biggest one that people are usually aware of is the snoring.
Okay.
Snoring louder than a common conversation can be a good indication that there's something blocking that airway. Poor sleep, changes in attitude, or you know, all of those feelings that people have when you don't get enough sleep, they can sometimes be traced back to it's just poor quality of sleep, not the amount of time you're laying there trying to sleep. So those are some of the ways that we notice.
Okay, and talk to us about the treatment options.
Yeah. So there's two real common pathways that are taken. Once it's been identified, physicians often prescribe a CPAP device, or a mask with pumped airways, or with pumped air, to force open the airway to get past those tissues. And that's one solution. It's been proven very effective. Another solution that works well, and that's more often done through the dental office, is to reposition the jaw or the structures that are blocking that airway so that it's open, so that the sounds are the good sounds of breathing and not the funny sounds we mentioned earlier.
Okay, so there is more than one treatment option, and this is something that Brewer Dental can definitely help with. It's good to know all the different options that are out there and available, because obviously this can affect a lot of different parts of someone's life, right?
Oh, certainly. That not just their health. I mean, if you want to think about it this way, we all know somebody who has diabetes. But sleep apnea is about twice as common as diabetes. And the effect is an increased risk for heart attacks and strokes, problems that people are having with their hypertension, ED, all sorts of challenges that are also very common, and they're directly related.
Okay, very good. So for more information on sleep apnea, you can go to their website. It is brewerdentalcenter.com. They have two locations here in town. They have one on the West End and one in the Heights as well. Their phone number is 656-6100. We should also mention that they do have an in-house dental discount plan, and this is primarily designed for people who do not have dental insurance, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, well, we want to thank you so much, Dr. Wade Wilde, for coming on the show today. And again, just remind people to go and visit their website for more information. And as always, thank you so much for supporting local business.